Hello and good day to you, Senator. My name is Derek Forgy. I'm the founder and chair of the HSSE, the Heterosexuals for Same-Sex Equality, and I come to you today with a question of legacy, legacy of you as a politician, and the legacy of your state of Illinois. Now, I just want to give you, before I get to the question, I just want to give you a little bit of backstory on where I'm coming from. You may not know this, but the state of Illinois, where you're from, and the province of Ontario, where I'm from, have a lot of little similarities. Like, for example, we both have approximately 12 million people living there. The major cities of Chicago and Toronto have approximately 3 million people living there. We're both located on a Great Lake, and, little piece of trivia, the movie Wayne's World, which is set in Aurora, Illinois, is actually loosely based on a city just east of me here called Scarborough, where comedian Mike Myers is from. But I'm not here to talk about the similarities between Illinois and Ontario. I'm here to talk about one thing that actually separates us a bit, one thing that's different between us. In 2003, the province of Ontario passed same-sex marriage. So just under 10 years, we've had same-sex marriage legal and on the books. Now, when it passed in 2003, there was a lot of people who had their reservations, their concerns. They were against it for a few reasons, and one of those reasons was they were very concerned about the divorce rate and how it was going to skyrocket with traditional couples. We're going to see people getting divorced all over the place because marriage will no longer have a value, because now anybody can get married. They were also very concerned about what doors it would open. Like if two men could get married, then what's stopping people from marrying their dogs or marrying a tree, an inanimate object, or what's to stop fathers from marrying their daughters? There was all these concerns back in 2003. Now, we've had same-sex marriage on the books for nearly a decade, and all of those things haven't happened. None of those things have happened. Nothing. Not even close. These issues are nowhere near the horizon. They are at their best misleading. They are at their worst, well, insulting and ridiculous. Let's just call it what it is. So, having said that, here's something that did happen since 2003. This summer, I was able to go to my sister's wedding. My sister married her longtime girlfriend, love of her life, soulmate, partner, whatever term you prefer, this summer in my hometown of Mattawa, Ontario, a very small rural town. And if you're wondering what a lesbian wedding is like, let me just tell you, there are speeches, there's a dinner, there's cake. I know. Oh man, dancing. It's out there. At one point, my Uncle Paul actually grabbed my grandma's cane and played air guitar with it. So clearly, it was a debaucherous debacle. Of course, this is me kidding. It was like many of the hundreds of weddings I've been to before. It was a celebration of love. There were tears. There was lots of laughter and food and joy for everybody. That's what a lesbian wedding is. It's a wedding, and that Sarah and Liz wedding was a microcosm of what's happening all over the province of Ontario and all over Canada. Joyous celebrations of love, two people, two consenting adults coming together. And this can happen to Illinois. This can happen to the state of Illinois if you vote the right way on February 14th. Same-sex marriage is on the docket. It's coming up, it's very close, and you have the power to vote one way or the other. And that brings me to my question that I mentioned, and that is this. Do you want to find yourself on the side of history that is always proven to be the right side, the side of equality? The test of time always shows the side of equality winning every single time. Or do you want to find yourself being lumped into the same category as the people who were against interracial marriage? Ask yourself this. Do you want to vote against love on Valentine's Day? Is that how you want to be remembered? Honestly, and that is the question I pose to you. So, on behalf of the HSSE, on behalf of every same-sex couple in Canada, in Ontario, and all of the straight allies who love them, I just want to give you a little incentive to vote on the right side of history, and we very much look forward to welcoming you to the Club of Equality after February 14th. Thank you so very much for your time, and remember, just one last thing, being a hater doesn't make you straighter. Thanks so much.